problem. We have arranged very big events for about 20,000 persons, different events, slow food events, these antique days and so on, and we don't have enough parking space when you have 10,000 people coming at the same time. For example, to the village, that we have used all our free space almost in the forest, but still trying to arrange, but it hasn't been easy, so now we are arranging everything again.
Is it often so that they will come with their own cars, or do they come with like big buses?
No, the problem is that when these events are, they usually come with their own cars, which is not that good. People that come here only spend one day, or spend the night too? Well, these tourists that come, when they are in a group or so, and they want to come here and have a guided tour and get to know the village, they usually only stay for that day, for one day, half a day or one day.
Yeah, because I only see one bed and breakfast.
There's two places, I think. How many beds?
I don't know if there are more.
We only have. Sorry, but now I have to ask you, which number is the bed and breakfast?
19.
They're 19.
Yeah.
I hope it's on
I
the
don't know
right
if you've got more than one.
I think there was another place.
Didn't they have those?
We have Fiskars who's on the other side, yes, and they have 15 double rooms.
Ah, okay.
But this bed and breakfast, no, I'm not sure, because the only information I have is that we only have Fiskars who's for next summer.
Okay.
And the bed and breakfast looks quite far away.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, she. Now I know what it is. It's a woman. I think she has about 2 rooms.
Okay.
Maximum 3 rooms. Yes,
Okay.
and it's new for this year. Yeah, that's true. But so usually when we have, for example, conference groups, they use the hotel Fiskars okay. On the other side of the street. So that's also very, very. Our capacity for people staying overnight is not that big.
So you said 15 rooms with double beds, so 30.
Yes, 30. Yes.
Yeah.
And how did you say the usage in percentage is during low season? I assume winter season.
You mean do you mean Fiskars Värdshus, or do you mean?
For instance, if you know anything.
We don't know their percentages,
okay.
But what we do know is that they are closed for 1 month, usually January, totally closed for 1 month.
Interesting.
But they do, if we have groups here that need accommodation, they usually fix it.
Okay.
Somehow.
But they are trying to keep the restaurants also closed for a month. So it's, of course, there's not that much groups in January, for example, December, January, February, but now it started already. So, but I think the usage of the hotel is pretty good during, let's say, from March, April until September, October. It's more or less hand in hand with our groups.
So, may I ask, this seems like a free conversation, which is quite good actually. You mentioned about the parking problems, but are there any other direct problems that are related to tourism in its whole here?
Well, for us, yes, of course, because we think that the season should be longer. We do have groups during winter time, but not that much. So, and we have exhibitions, we have the shops open to get the information to people and to groups that they can also visit Fiskars during winter time, not only summertime and springtime. We arrange pretty big events and markets and different kinds of programs for Christmas. So December month is a good month for us, but rest of it we need more. We need January, February, March to be also part of our high season.
Do you have like in the winter time, what kind of activities do you have here? Do you provide like some skiing or?
Yes, we are cooperating with SC Action in Sjundeå, and they provide lots of different programs for us. For example, snowshoe walking. Then we have what you call it in English, a kota. It's an outside.
Yeah. Tipi.
Yes.
TV, do you know like the
Yeah, okay,
Basically
okay.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Tipi, yeah, it's the same in Spanish.
So, for example, we have had groups because we have outdoor materials also made for Fiskars. We have these pan lamps and stuff. So we usually provide them with everything, and they have a guide with them. They leave from the hotel, for example, have their lamps on and everything, and everything that they need, and their snowshoes, and then they walk to this teepee, you call it. Yes, and they can have their dinner there, for example, and walk back, because it's also one because it's pretty dark here in January, December,
Yeah.
January, so it's pretty exotic also to have a walk around in snowshoes and so on. Then we have fishing, of course, ice fishing. There are different.
Yeah, we saw
yes.
a couple of men fishing there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ice fishing, yeah.
And of course, these with the forgery and then the glass blowing, everything works also during winter time.
What did you say the cooperation with
SE Action,
S
SE streck,
Action?
yes. So they provide us with most of the activities during winter time that are more nature and sport activities. But about the tourist groups, if we talk about these that come here for a day and take a guided tour and so on, because we only arrange the guided tours here through this Fiskars info. We are not a tourist info in the yes. So it means that we don't know about all the groups that are coming to Fiskars. We only know the ones, we are only registered the ones that take the guided tour. And we have about 350, 400 guided tours a year. So more or less one a day during the whole year, which is okay because usually the groups are about 50 persons each.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's nice.
Is it, how about the nationalities? Is it only Finnish people, or what are your biggest international clients?
Well,
or
of course, the
guests?
Finnish people are the biggest groups, but we do have Japanese people coming in groups because they are very interested in Finnish design,
Yeah.
and Fiskars is well known for them too. So those are, and then we have some Russian groups, not a very big percentage, but still almost the same as that's the Japanese groups, and what else? Some German groups and some.
How about
Well,
the
we have
Scandinavia?
Scandinavia, not that much.
Not that much.
Not that much, no. No, we have, well, the groups that come from around Scandinavia, they are smaller, usually smaller, yes. So that's why, because I think in amount of people, so then they're not that big for us, yeah. But Swedes are the most, if you think about Scandinavia, Swedish, yeah. And now we've also noticed that we have that people are asking for, because at the moment we can't provide a guided tour in Fiskars in Russian, for example.
Yeah.
And they are asking more and more for Russian guides. So this is the way we also notice that this is a growing what do you call it, group for us. Yeah. But those are the most important ones.
Okay. I was about to ask there before, what channels do you use to be in contact with the markets or even markets, what you are doing?
Okay, we are a part now of this big cooperation in the total southern western parts of Finland. It's called Lumo. It's a new organization that will market the whole area, and the owners of this organization are the different companies in the area. So they own this market organization. It's still pretty new, so we don't have all the information yet on how it's going to work and how it's going to. It's new for this year. We planned and arranged it last year, and now it's going to start. So this is going to be one of our one of our most important channels. Then we have all these different exhibitions. For example, Matka is one of our biggest exhibitions. On the conference side, it's kongressimessut, but that's a little bit different than from the whole tourist part of Fiskars. Then we have internet. Internet is also internet and Facebook, all social media we are using, and a big advantage for us is that we are called Fiskars Village, because when you Google Fiskars or you look at Fiskars at Facebook or something, you always find Fiskars Village. Even though you are looking for the sisters or you're looking for anything else about Fiskars, you will find Fiskars Village. So that's a very good. The social media, yes, and the net site. We have a lot of persons coming through different Google and Facebook are the most important for us if we think about when we look at the channels where they come from to our websites.
How many members do you have on your Facebook page? Do you know, do you have
Sure. If I could remember, we had. Oh no, she's on the phone. I will check that for you.
Okay.
I have to see. I haven't had a look now in a while. How many persons we have in that?
Do you update it
Yes.
all the time?
Yes,
the
with
events,
different events and also because the locals use Fiskars Village website, which means that if they want to look up something what was that event, they go through the website. So it's for their use also, not only tourists. And all because we usually have, not every week, but every month there's something happening, some event or some theater or something, and we update everything on the website and also on Facebook.